Good morning, everyone. So today I am going to show you or give you like a tutorial of how I make my cat hats. This is exactly how I make it each time. It's measurement based, so you can make it to fit yourself or whoever you want as long as you can like test it against their head. So it's a really easy pattern. This is the one that I made myself. Well, I was making them and then I tried this one on and I loved it so much that I decided I'm keeping this one. Anyway, so this is the one that I loved so much that I decided to keep myself. It is so cute. And then I added these little dangle stars. My last name is Morningstar, so I wanted to add little stars and they are so cute. And by the way, cats love playing with them. This is like the cutest hat I think I've ever made. But this is the one I'm keeping. The other ones that I have are actually for a, they're going to be auctioned for a cat rescue benefit. It benefits a cat rescue that I volunteer and foster for. So I made these three for the auction. So the first one I made is this one. I made it in the Twilight Surf colorway yarn by the Karen in the Karen Cakes. This one is really cute. I love the like purples and like the blues. It's super cute. Maybe I should change my camera angle a little bit. Hold on. Okay, I think you might be able to see it a little bit better now. Anyways, this is one of the hats that will be going online for an auction, and I'll be posting this video the day the auction goes live. So if you are interested in getting a cat beanie made by me, I don't have an online shop or anything. I don't sell these for myself. These are going to be, the money is going towards the cat rescue, so to help us save kitties this year. So this is the first one that I made. Super cute. I also added the little triangles in the ear spots on this one. I don't think I did that on the other two because it didn't seem to, I like tried it and it didn't look that good. It only kind of fit with this one. So they're all a little bit different. I also made a rainbow one, which is super cute. Anyways, this is the black one. This is a nice basic, it'll go with everything, basic black cat beanie. This is really cute. I'm gonna have to make myself a black one too, huh? But this one is super cute. I love the black one. So this one, I'm gonna show you how I make these in this video. So I'm just showing you the ones that will be available to bid on for the auction, and then I'll get into how I make them. Because there's only three. There's only 3 hats available that I made for the auction. So if you aren't able to purchase one or you want to just make yourself one, I'll show you how I make them. But this rainbow one is so cute. It's so much fun. Look at the beautiful colors. So cute. For this one, I actually used the mandala yarn. I saw it at Joann's and it had a lot of colors in it, so I just like snipped out the colors as they went. But this one turned out really cute. It's so fun and bright. Anyway, so those are the 3 that I made for the auction, plus the one that I decided I will be keeping because I really liked it. It's so cute. So this is what I'm keeping. Anyways, I'm going to show you how I made this. Wow, my hair. I'm going to do the tutorial now on how I make these. It's really easy and simple. You should be able to follow along and make it if you know just basic crocheting. Okay, so to make this cat beanie, for my example of how to make it, I am using the Karen Cinnamon Swirl Cake in the color Bay, and I'm using a 5mm hook. The first thing we're going to do is make a slip knot. So how I do them is I put it over my thumb, put it over my thumb again like this, pull the loop from the other, and just make a little slip knot. Then I insert my hook, and then I'm going to chain 10. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is what that looks like. Then I'm going to, and this is how I made all of the cat beanies. Then I yarn over. I'm going to skip the first 2 chains. So skip, skip, and I'm half double crocheting into the third one. And that is the first stitch. I'm going to half double crochet across. So to half double crochet, you yarn over, you insert your hook through the next chain, you pull the yarn through so that you end up with four, why isn't it focusing? You end up with 4 loops on your hook, then you yarn over again and pull through all 3. And now I'm just going to do that all the way across. And by the way, I'm starting the hat by forming the ribbing section that goes around your head. So we're doing ribbing to start off the hat. This is what it looks like so far. Now I'm going to chain 2, turn, and I will be half double crocheting only in the back loops. So not through this ridge that's facing me, but through the ridge that's away from me here. So I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to go into the next one into the back loop, draw up my yarn, then pull through all 3. And I'm just going to half double crochet through all of the back loops. And crocheting in the back loop each time ends up forming a ribbing, a crocheted ribbing. And this is what it looks like so far. So now I'm just going to continue half double crocheting in the back loops until this band fits around my head nicely. So it's going to take a little bit, and as you go, when it gets long enough, you could just keep testing it around your head to see if you think it is a good fit, and if it is, then we will move to the next step. But for now, I just have to continue half double crocheting in the back loops until it is long enough to comfortably fit around my head. Sometimes doing the last stitch is a little difficult, but I didn't go through all of it. There we go. And this is what it looks like so far. I'm just going to continue chain 2, turn, and half double crochet through the back loops. And you just continue doing this over and over until the band fits your head. Alright, so I just finished the rib portion of my hat. This is how long it ends up being. And to test the fit, I just wrap it around my head. And I think this looks good. It does have some stretch in it. So I think I think this is good. So now when your headband portion of the hat is complete, I'm just going to attach the pieces together with slip stitches. So I'm just going to go through the edges on both sides. So I have my crochet hook in my thing, and I'm just gonna like attach it. I'm just gonna go through loops on each side of the band and then pull it through, slip stitch. I'm just gonna do that all the way across here. And there we go, it's attached. So I just did like slip stitches across there. And you can decide what side you like the look of the best. But you just flip it in and voila, it is attached. Okay, so when you have your hat headband part slip stitched together and attached, then we are just going to chain 2. Then we're just going to make stitches, half double crochet stitches all around the band. So yarn over, just find a place to start those half double crochet stitches. You're just going to have to kind of make them as you go. So just do that all the way around. Alright, so I have half double crocheted all the way around. This is what it looks like. Now when you crochet in the round, you do end up getting a diagonal seam that won't look very nice. So to counter that, what you need to do is, okay, so I'm going to slip stitch in the top of this to connect the round. And to make sure that that seam doesn't go diagonal, you actually have to, I'm going to chain 2, you actually have to turn the work and go the other way. So you keep switching that back and forth. So I'm going to half double crochet all the way around this way now. And I'm just going to do this all the way until I reach the starting point again to connect it. Alright, so I just finished the second row of the main body of the hat, and I'm just going to slip stitch it closed, if I can get it. Alright, this will be slip stitch closed, and then this time we have to turn it this way, chain 2, and then we'll have double crochet around the other, going the other way. So this way, so you keep switching it, so you'll go this way, connect it, then go this way, connect it, then go that way, and then it'll make the seam at the back straight and not diagonal going across it. So basically the rest of the hat you're just half double crocheting around until it's tall enough to fit your head. So when you try it on and both of the edges meet over at the top of your head, I'll show you what it looks like when I get to that point. But basically you just continue doing half double crochet rows until it fits over to the top of your head. I'll come back when this is like that. Okay, so I think I've crocheted enough of the hat. So when I try it on, what I'm looking for is that the front and the back edges touch at the top of my head. So I think this is good. This is kind of like what the hat will show off, will look like, but now I'll show you how to finish it. So basically the hat finishes at the center back. I like to have the seam in the back. It's kind of subtle, but there is a seam. So what I like to do is I have it folded like the hat will be. And what I'll do is I'll slip stitch over to the corner, like this. So I'll just bring that over. I'll just do a slip stitch. Oops, you don't see it. I'll just do a slip stitch all the way across to get to one of the corners. And I'm not closing it up yet. I'm just slip stitching over to the corner. Alright, so once you're at a top corner of the hat, this is what it looks like. Now, I'm going to just turn it like this, and I'm going to start connecting both edges together. So I am going to just go through, let's say here, and then here, pull the yarn through, and just start connecting it across to make the hat finished, closing up the top. now that it's done, we can get some scissors. And then we can tuck the tail in on the inside. I'm going to turn it inside out and just kind of weave this end in. I'm just going to go through here, 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 and like here. I'm just going to, oops, just pull it through all of those. And I think that's fine. I'm just going to cut it now. And then we also need to weave in this little end. So I'm just going to go along this edge. Sure, that's fine. Go ahead and just pull it through all of these loops to kind of tuck it in. Let's do another one. All right, I think that's good enough for me. Trim it, and then the hat is done. This is a nice, really quick project. I made this in just a couple hours. Nice, quick, easy project, and I'll show you what it looks like on. Alright, so by following this tutorial, this should give an idea of what kind of things you can do with this hat tutorial. You can make little ear things as well if you want, and like attach some stars with chains if you want to. But that's it for this video. If you'd like a chance to purchase or bid on some of the hats that I made, that will be going live on February 3rd and 4th, I think. I'll correct that if that's wrong, but it's this weekend. So if you want a chance to bid on one of those 3 hats, I'll put the link in the description of this video. Thank you for joining me. Oh, if you do make one of these hats yourself, make sure you tag me on Instagram. If you go to my YouTube page, at the very top there should be a little icon for Instagram, and then you could like tag me and show me there if you do make your own cat hat. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye.